tell me about a time. Sorry, not tell me about a time. Tell me what you were doing before Year Up, how you heard about program, and why you decided to join.
So before Year Up, I was kind of lost. I didn't really have a purpose. I had an idea of what I wanted to get into, which was pediatrics. I was really interested in biology, and from the years of youth work that I led, I felt really in tune with working with kids, and I found that since I have such a really good patience with them, might as well make that work for me by working in the field of medicine and work with kids, so pediatrics, but it was way too much school for me. I couldn't find a class or even a school that really clicked with me. I went to City College for about 2 years, as well as CSM for about a year. It was like CSM Skyline combo. And I just didn't really know what to do with myself. I had free time as well as working, but it still didn't really, I didn't really feel like I was really passionate about it as I am today about technology. So before hearing about Year Up, I had a friend of mine, Ivan Huang, was in the program, and he had told me these things about like, oh, I got to go to school, I got to dress up, I'm learning how to make a website, I'm learning how to do this and that. And I was wondering to myself, like, are you like a part of a pyramid scheme or something? How is it you're getting all these awesome things? And I was really skeptical at first. So I decided to do my own research and come in for an info session. And I was amazed about the progress, about the connections, and about like the results. And that's what really drove me to signing up with Year Up. The results were a bunch of people similar to me got the opportunity to work with all these companies, and they found themselves through that, and also got the chance to kind of explore more options with the incoming income. Some people went back to school, some people went to pursue their own interests, and I feel like I could potentially come back to pediatrics, but for right now I'm really focused on technology.
Thank you. Great.
So you started to talk about this already. Why do you want to work in tech?
So I'm really passionate about technology, not as a specific thing, but in general. I have a lot of really cool ideas, inventions that I want to pursue, and I'm hoping on meeting connections and meeting people to kind of get those crazy ideas into reality, into like a palpable thing that I can see and hopefully change the world.
Thank you.
So what was your biggest challenge or growth area during learning and development? What did you do to overcome this challenge? And then what specifically will you do to plan ahead and ensure you are set up for success on internship in this area?
Yeah, so one of the challenges that I struggle with is organization. I feel myself to be somewhat a little bit sporadic with my knowledge, with my information that I take in. When there's a deadline or something that comes in, I started doing this. I picked up a daily planner to begin writing notes, taking in any other information that doesn't go on my Outlook, which is also one of the things I picked up from Year Up. I pretty much jot down any meeting agendas, anything that has a date on it. I put it in the Outlook, even birthdays for friends or events coming up, just to kind of have myself a little bit more organized. Before I would be the friend that would forget birthdays, forget we're meeting at this place, and it was really bad. I was starting to lose friends, so it wasn't working out for me, and I would have everything all over the place. But through the daily planner, through Outlook, and keeping myself on top of it, I felt myself getting way more organized. I haven't missed a deadline for an assignment. I haven't missed any meetings with friends or even colleagues, so I feel really proud of that. I'm still kind of struggling with it. With my daily planner, it works, but it's just keeping track and staying with my program.
Can you tell me what track that you'd like to be in?
Yes, so I'm very interested in project coordination. When I first started the program, I was interested in cybersecurity because I I was really just gravitating towards like the potential money that was coming with it, but I realized like it's not for me. I'm a people person, and I want to be around people, talking to them, interacting with them, and helping them out. So I feel myself better suited for project coordination because I can practice my organizational skills and potentially hone that to perfection.
Can you explain what makes you a good candidate for that position?
Yeah, of course. I love people, and I feel myself as a great communicator and a good leader to get people together. I have the ability to kind of see the good in people and to kind of see further than that and sort of bring people who are a little bit more shy and introverted out of their shell. So I feel like with that ability, I can really bring out the full potential of everybody, especially working in a team or even by myself.
Thank you.
Of course.
So I'm going to ask you a scenario-based question. And let's see. Seeing if I can ask one of these questions based off of your resume. So I just need 1 second.
Of course.
So I see that you have a number of hard skills listed on your resume.
Thank you.
And it looks like Microsoft Office Suite is listed.
Mm-hmm.
What have you done with Microsoft Office Suite and what do you know how to do?
I'm very familiar with Word, PowerPoint, Excel.
So you can
another one.
choose one of
Yeah.
them, one of the applications, and just talk us through like what you know how to do with it.
Yeah, so for Excel, I can create the spreadsheets, use the what if analysis. I can pretty much build, forgot what they're called, but the what's the word? Whenever you have a bunch of inventory and you need that sheet that shows you where everything is, I forgot the term for it, I'm sorry, but I can develop those and create those. I work at a restaurant right now, and I was able to use that to kind of create the inventory for some of the wine and other like big things that we always will have stock of, but we need to keep track of. So I've been using that.
Spreadsheet.
The spreadsheets, yes, that's what it was. And for Microsoft Word, I use that almost every day. It's really good to kind of like write up emails onto Microsoft Word before you send it out, just so you can spell check and see if there's any errors in there. With PowerPoint, it's really useful for creating, if you want to motivate people or if you want to get them to check out your product or really kind of get people to have a visual aid while you're speaking to them. That's what I use it for mainly.
That's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
You
could keep
went
going.
you went above and beyond. So I
Thank
just
you.
want to make sure that Monet and Emily also have an opportunity to ask you a question. So
Oh, of course,
thank you.
Of course. Yeah, let me know if I'm talking too much or if you'd like me to elaborate. I would be happy to.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so Europe is a very structured environment, and you are about to move into an internship where you have far less structure and a lot more downtime. What is your plan to ensure you are successful in this new environment?
Yes. So in an unstructured environment, I would probably gear myself towards the agenda and my daily planner, keep things a lot more organized. Usually with free time, I'd still focus on my priority list, which is what do I have to do and how important is it to get done. If it's required to, or if it has a sharp deadline that I need to accomplish, that's my number one goal. And I would potentially, if there is a lot of time, a lot of downtime, I love to make time for myself because it's important to have wellness and a good work-life balance. So make sure that I include breaks, but not too many so that I don't lose track of my objectives.
Thank you. One more question. And that is, what is your greatest strength in the workplace?
So I feel like I have many strengths to bring to the workplace. The main one I like to bring is my humor and just positive presence. I like to make sure that I can have whatever team I'm working with be somewhat positive, be somewhat happy, because a happy team is going to be working a lot harder than a more depressed or low energy team. So I feel like my well-being and just being who I am, and just leading the group, making sure they're staying on task.